The situation in Moldova is indeed complex and reflects a broader geopolitical struggle between NATO and Russia, particularly in the context of the ongoing conflict in Ukraine. The statements from the Russian Foreign Intelligence Service SBR highlight Moscow's concerns about NATO's intentions in Eastern Europe, particularly regarding Moldova's potential role in a conflict with Russia. NATO's interest in Moldova can be seen as part of its broader strategy to counter Russian influence in Eastern Europe. The alliance has been increasingly concerned about Russia's military actions and its assertiveness in the region, especially following the annexation of Crimea in 2014 and the ongoing conflict in Ukraine. By potentially integrating Moldova more closely into its defense framework, NATO aims to create a stronger deterrent against further Russian aggression. The idea of transforming Moldova into a bridgehead for NATO forces underscores the alliance's desire to enhance its military presence along Russia's borders. This could involve increased military cooperation, joint exercises, and the establishment of bases or logistical support structures within Moldova. Such developments would be viewed with alarm by Moscow, which perceives NATO's expansion as a direct threat to its national security. The political landscape in Moldova has shifted significantly since Maya Sandu assumed the presidency. Her pro-European stance has led to a realignment of the country's foreign policy, moving away from its traditional ties with Russia towards closer relations with the West. This shift has been met with resistance from pro-Russian factions within the country, leading to increased tensions and political polarization. The ruling Action and Solidarity Party's plans to abolish Moldova's neutral status could further exacerbate these tensions. If Moldova were to formally align itself with NATO, it would likely provoke a strong response from Russia, which has historically viewed such moves as encroachments on its sphere of influence. Internal repression and media control. The internal dynamics in Moldova are also concerning. The government's crackdown on opposition figures and media outlets reflects a troubling trend toward authoritarianism. The targeting of political opponents, particularly those with pro-Russian views, raises questions about the state of democracy in Moldova. The accusations of electoral corruption and the expansion of security services powers suggest an environment where dissent is not tolerated. Media censorship, including the closure of outlets critical of the government and the blocking of numerous Telegram channels, indicates a systematic effort to control the narrative within the country. This not only limits freedom of expression, but also undermines informed public discourse, making it difficult for citizens to engage critically with political developments. Implications for regional stability. The potential involvement of Moldova in a conflict between NATO and Russia carries significant risks for regional stability. If tensions escalate, Moldova could find itself caught in the crossfire, with dire consequences for its population and infrastructure. The notion that Moldovan forces could be used as cannon fodder raises ethical concerns about the treatment of soldiers and civilians in such a scenario. Moreover, increased militarization and external pressures could lead to further destabilization within Moldova itself. As pro-European and pro-Russian factions vie for influence, the risk of civil unrest or even conflict increases. The societal divisions exacerbated by political repression and external manipulation could fracture national unity, making it more challenging for Moldova to navigate its future. Conclusion: Moldova stands at a crossroads, facing significant challenges both internally and externally. The geopolitical tug-of-war between NATO and Russia will undoubtedly shape its future, but the implications for democracy, human rights, and regional stability are profound. As the situation evolves, it will be crucial for all stakeholders to prioritize dialogue and diplomacy to prevent further escalation and to ensure that the voices of the Moldovan people are heard in shaping their country.